Hello, and what we're doing here is we're going to introduce you to the program Logic, which we're going to be using when we're doing our world music postcard journey. And in the first video, I'm going to introduce you to the Logic screen, how to open it, and I'm going to ask you to try and play along with one or two folk British tunes, very well-known tunes. One of them uses the Ionian mode, the other one uses the Dorian mode. It's not quite as complicated as that might sound at first. So let's get started. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to open up a template file. Now I'm going to save lots of template files for you to get you started. The one today is called Folk Play Along Name. You'll find that in the Visual Arts and Media folder. In there's a Year 8 folder, and just look for the file Folk Play Along Name. Double click that and open it. So when you first open up the Play Along Name folder, this is what you see. It's a backing track, and there's a space up here for you to add your own tunes there. Now the first thing you got to do is file and save as. Let me take you through that. File, save as, and just give it, instead of name, delete that and put your name there, so I know whose work I'm listening to. Very simple. Please do that the very first thing every time you start a new project. Okay, thanks. Now, if I press the space bar here, this is what we get. So that is a very simple backing track for you to play along with. I've put in there a little drum kit and some bass and an accordion. This one up here is piano and it's empty. I've also put on screen a piano so you can see what keys I'm playing. So this is, I hope you know by now that this is Amazing Grace. So I'm going to have a play along here and see what you think. One thing to notice, this is in 3/4, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, Amazing Grace, like this. I'll have a go and then see what you think, and then you can have a go. And so on. You see there that the tune repeats. Two things. One, this green thing up here, you can turn it on and you can turn it off. If you turn it on, it will only play in between, in the green bits. So if you go to the end and you just play it from the end, look what happens. It goes back to the beginning. And the other thing I was going to show you is that if you think it's too fast and you can't play as fast as that, you can slow it down. Very clever. And if you go down here where it says 103, that means 103 beats per minute. I can just slow that down a little bit, and that might give my fingers a chance to catch up. Let's have a listen. Yeah, much easier. Okay, so let's review what this video has been about and what I'd like you to be able to do at the end. I call this the skills review. So number one, you should aim to be able to open a Logic file. Quite simple, really. Number two, I'd like you to be able to save it with your name. Remember, I want you to do that with every new project that I set for you. Always give it your name. Three, I'd like you to be able to try and play along with the track, Amazing Grace. Now, if you find that really easy, no problem. Move along. Later on in the same project, there's a different tune for you to try that uses the Dorian mode. It's a lot of fun. And I'd like you to be able to slow it down if you think it is too fast. And finally, you must be able to save and close your work. And that will be the end of your first lesson using Logic. So good luck, and I'll come around and see how you're getting on.